Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name's Julian Ruiz, and welcome to my channel. For today's video, we'll be going out and to take a nice walk here at Carbondale, Illinois, showing you all what the campus has to offer. If you don't feel like staying in your dorm all day watching your Netflix or whatever you watch on your Roku. So without further ado, well, let's get started. All right, so first of all, there's a small, I guess you can call it a hut, that's just out here in the middle of the park. And also there are several benches, not just this bench, but there are many benches spread throughout the campus staring at the lake. That's a way to relax. You can just sit there with a friend or maybe someone you care for, someone you know, but get to just sit on the bench and just look at the glorious sky at night. Because at first glance from a distance, you might think this is a park, but it's not. This is kind of like a little workout area to go get the workout if you don't feel like going to the rec center. Which, if you're me, this is where I go all the time right before I start working. I like to start working from there, then working on the ropes. And I tried climbing this, but I can only make it to this one right here. I can't climb. I could climb all the way to the top one, and I'm working hard on getting up there, but it's no use. But if you don't feel like going to the rec center, which the rec center is not too far away, it's like about 10 to 15 minute walk from where my dorm's at. Just come out here. But all that's all well and cool. But this right here is the elephant in the video, and then it's a small trail that goes on, I would say, for a couple of miles. It's not that far away from the main park area, which, by the way, like over there, those are, because over there that's closed for right now because of our current situation. But this right here is what this whole video is gonna be about. Which, yes, if y'all can't read, because no one in my generation reads, it says don't bother coming down here at night. Which, yes, I have came down here just to take a look at this entrance, and it's pitch black. I'll have to come down here when I do my night walk vlog. Which, yeah, it is kind of dark out here because it is 6:45 at the time of this video, but we'll see how that goes. But let's dive right into this. But as you're walking, you might notice that there'll be some small little like paths that lead to a dead end. But that's because it does this for a reason, because there are several of these little dead-end areas here that's good for fishing, or in case you just want to sit back and watch the beautiful lake, although it's hard to with all these trees here, or just bother looking over there, which I picked the perfect night because of how pink and red the sky looks. It's hard to see it on camera, but in person it looks beautiful. But yep, there's a small area here in case you just want to like toss some fish. Just walk down there and then toss it there, because trust me, I have seen people fish out here in spots like this. But man, the main purpose of this course is that there are many small little areas for you to do various workouts. If you miss going to the playground there and you don't feel like walking back, there are many spots here that you can just climb up and work out. And trust me, there are different of these as we could go down. This might look like a long stretch row, but when you look to your right, you'll have a beautiful, I think this is probably the perfect spot just take some photos. Just stand at any of the spots right here, and you can make all your Instagram or Snapchat followers jealous. When it's obviously sunny, of course. When it's dark, it's hard to see everything in the back, but seriously, you can just sit down right here in one of these spots. Like here, I'll show you. You could just sit here in one of these spots and just look at what the campus has to offer you. And it's pure quiet out here. Just take a moment and listen, and nothing you hear other than birds and the water streaming and some insects. As you get to the end here, there's of course another bench there, and if you miss the other ones that are clearly in line of sight, well, I don't know about the second. And also there's a little small, I guess, chill area for barbecue, because over there is also a tiny grill, but it doesn't do much. But yeah, you just chill here and maybe just talk with friends here and unwind. And now I haven't seen anyone come out here just to party or whatnot yet, because of, well, what's going on. As you get off road here, there's a small, I guess you call it a pond, which, yes, there have been ducks out here, but I didn't want but I didn't want them to cause too much noise as I'm recording. And also back there, if you go all the way back up on the trail, there's a parking lot in case you're just gonna come out here and fish. Which, speaking of fishing, there's a boatload of spots to go to do your fishing. And yes, you can walk out on there if you just enter from there, walk along here, then go catch some fish. But don't eat them because they have lives like us. Also, in case you forgot to use the bathroom, there's a bathroom that's conveniently located right in the middle of the path. And as I mentioned earlier, there's a parking lot right over there if you don't feel like walking from the start and coming all the way out here. And also there's another bench right there in case you missed the other ones that we just saw. All those workout spots were good, but nah, these are my favorite. It's hard to tell because of how dark it is, but these are the pull-up bars. Every time I go for a walk out here, I always do some pull-ups or chin-ups, or I don't know which one I'm doing, but either way I can only do like 10 in a row. And who wants to watch me do some chin-ups? I know all of you who are viewing can do 20 chin-ups in your sleep every 10 minutes, and your arms still don't feel sore every time you wake up in the morning. From back there, that was the last piece of light. From here on in, there's no more light as you continue walking on, but it's not that bad because you have all these trees to look at, because it's best to look up and not looking down on your phones, because a straight posture is good. But yeah, it does get dark as you continue walking down this trail. Have you seen animals out here? Yes, there are a few times where I would walk down here, not even at this late at night, like at 6 o'clock or so, and there are some deer that would just quickly walk across these paths. Which, deer are common out here at SIU. They even walk in some. They don't even walk out here in the forest. They would walk out literally on the campus grounds. It's crazy, but hey, like, take a moment to see how beautiful this path is. It's not, because appreciate nature's scenery as you continue going down the road. Which, first off, like, and this path is good not just for walking, but it's also for running, because I know I've jumped down here a couple times, and there are some tricky corners, some lumps and bumps to go through. You go up a little bit high up on the trail just to test your legs. And speaking of testing, there's another workout spot which I'll get closer to here because of how dark it is. It's also a sit-up challenge. And you just stay right here. You lay down right here and you do some sit-ups. Although I'll stick to just doing sit-ups in my dorm room, thanks. 2 minutes after walking past that sit-up bar, there is you walk across a bridge, which of course you can't, because bringing some cars out here, because a car wouldn't fit across this bridge. And they say, and yes, no motorized vehicles allowed on the bridge. So just for you people who can't read. And yes, I guess like it does. You do walk literally over, I guess, a sewer system. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know this stuff. You all geniuses watching this, correct me if I'm wrong. And you don't smell it at all. You don't smell like the ugly goop down there at all, unless you really hover your head over the water. Then yeah, you smell it. But now, like, it's a nice spot, even just by walking. And of course, yeah, if you get lost, just follow the road up there if you don't feel like walking the rest of this trail. Just over half a minute after walking past that bridge, you'll find another advanced challenge, which is the parallel bars, and of course a trash can if you don't want to be a litter bug, which don't be a litter bug. Yes, these are the parallel bars in case if you feel like doing some on here. I've done these a little bit, but I've already done those at the playground back there. But hey, if you feel like doing some again, they're there for you. And they're also a little bit more off. It's also a little bit off the trail. It was already dark enough as is over there, but this right here, like, and the trees really start to close in on you, and that's where things starts to get dark. And you could just by time from looking at this video, like, it's starting to get darker thanks to all these trees that are blocking out all the light. Which, and the latest I've been out here was like 7:45, and yeah, it's dark. Like, unless you're braver than me, which you all are, and you have someone with you, feel free to don't come out here at night. At the same time, as dark as this is at night, the reward is that not a lot of people come out here at past 7 o'clock, which it is worth it. Like, I come here often at like 5:30, 5:45, and there are still people out here walking around. And then I, of course, have to get off and walk on the grass because, of course, well, you know why. And it's actually not that bad. Yes, it's still dark, and if you all have those issues where you can't see at night, this might be a problem. Oh yeah, and that's another spot to go fishing as well. If you feel like that the spots from earlier didn't suit your expectations. Okay, yo, it is. So I know I've exaggerated this many times, but it really is getting dark. Like, I'll show in this next clip, I'll show you how it looks without this flashlight on. This is all you see if you don't have a flashlight. I mean, it's not as bad as it is on camera, but yeah, it's dark. Oh my god, dude, I swear to God, if something was moving around in the leaves, it's like, bro, I swear to God, if something jumps out of these trees, I am running my butt off. Yes, that's me, like a chicken, which ha ha ha, go ahead and laugh, but that's just how you feel, because fear is an emotion that we all feel, and if you don't feel that one emotion, there's something wrong with you. Which, yeah, like you can tell just by when I get a little anxious, that's too much anxiety when walking down a night like this. I talk a lot just to maybe take my mind off of what's really going on. And yeah, I do this in scary movies too. When I watch scary movies, I just say like, oh my god, like, and the guy's gonna pop up right there, or right there, and then bam, it's there. But yeah, it's dark. I repeat, D-A-R-K. Dark. Well, I get to, oh my god, something literally just moved from the leaves. I swear on my mother's grave, something literally just moved out there. But after me talking like a psycho for a few minutes, you are literally at the end of the trail now, which it may not look like it, because yes, there still is road here going on, but in terms of being crowded by all those trees back there, this is where it ends. And well, and I'm very proud of it. And there still is like plenty of ways to go. Like, you'll see once we walk down there, there is still like 1 or 2 more spots left for you to do some more workouts. Which, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, this whole trek is like highly dedicated, because it's good for walking, but this highly recommends you running and working out, because that's kind of what this trek is built for. Because of course you can see there's like tight turns, some tight curves, and it's fun though. And forgive me, like, if I like came out here at a bad time, because, well, yeah, I would come out here earlier, but it's hard, and there are a lot of people walking around, and people would get weirded out if they saw some random person talking to his phone. But speaking of, here's right here, like, I want to get closer. Is another spot to work out, which I think you all know what this is, but me personally, I don't know what that is. I think it says it right here. Oh yeah, there's another trash can there as well. Okay, yeah, some squat stretch benches. Yep, you can do that right there if you want. If you feel like you need to like stretch that butt. Well, after that good long adventure we had, I'm finally back in the dorm. So, like always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Tomorrow I'll be posting a night walk where I walk around the campus, not on the trail, but I'm going to show you how the campus here looks at night, and there are plenty of good spots out there that I'll show you all tomorrow. I'm going to post it right around this time, but if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please comment down below and I'll respond. Have a nice rest of your day, afternoon, or evening. Take care, and God bless.